Yeah, it's Christmas time. I know Thanksgiving is on Thursday. I am still attempting to decorate. I made a lot of progress today. I got the main thing done I wanted to do, which was put the darn snowflake lights up on the stairwell. I don't know where the switch is. I thought the switch would be over there for some reason. That's fixed now. So this is here, and it looks freaking awesome. I got the stockings up on the walls. I found my other set of like these little like battery operated Christmas tree. What the heck? Anyway, yeah, I got the both of these up right now. It's been a lot. It's been kind of a pain in the ass decorating, kind of because of him, and also because nothing's working right. Um, I'm gonna jump all over the place. I was gonna try to work on getting the window stuff up, and it should have been up, and everything for the downstairs is in place. But these are the two things. This is the sock that goes in the side window and in the porch, and then that right there is the little Christmas tree that goes in the window behind the Christmas tree, which that's like my favorite thing too. I really liked how that looked in this window. So I was going to put that in the window, and literally about 25% of the lights on it were out. Literally gave like the light tester thing a stroke. So I have no idea really what's going on with that, except it's not working. So that's good to know. Put this boombox in there, and I'm going to close this up. I've had issues with the cat chewing on power cords around the Christmas tree. So the one power cord that goes up into this there's actually four cords I found that I repaired, and actually the first one that he chewed was the stereo antenna that comes out of here and then goes into the windowsill, which I still have to fix. But I'm still like the radio how I have it set up, it's like crazy staticky right now, but it's working. But yeah, this video is going to be all over the place. But that was the first thing he did. The second, everything else was stuff I noticed today, and it was with a cord over here, a cord over there, and then another one that was over there, and 3 different spots. He chewed through the Blu-ray DVD player thing, which I had to fix with electrical tape. He didn't completely chew through, and he started chewing through the left speaker channel right there for that speaker, which I also fixed. He didn't completely chew and destroy it. The second thing was my Douglas fir I had over here. It's actually the tall one there in the center. I put it over there. Its power cord, actually, it was like he fully chewed it to the point where it did not work at all, and I had to fix. I wire nutted it, put electrical tape on it. It looks really bad. And then the other one was the small Douglas fir I got from Skylar, which that power cord was not nearly as badly damaged. This is some of the redneck engineering I did. I pretty much just put electrical tape over every part on the cable that it was showing. I don't know if this is the one cable or the one for the other Doug. I'm gonna put this on the bottom shelf. I've been keeping all my adapters in here. This is the one for the Willie Winter. This is the one for my small Doug, which also has a chew in it somewhere. And then these right here are the power cords for the Rock Along Santas. So I'll mess with those. There's also this nice old vintage power strip, which I'm going to use somewhere eventually. So that's working. There was some decoration thing over here that was, I don't know. Oh yeah, so I got the fiber optic stuff. The Snow Woman's unplugged because her motor is really loud. Her synchronous motor, it runs like extremely loud. I got that frog recently. It's made by Occasions. It's pretty darn cool. It plays the Free Dog Night, Joy to the World, which is like one of my favorite songs. And yeah, I paid like $3 for it, but it was just kind of a bit unusual. So I was like, hey, I'll pick it up. And then this fiber optic snowman, which is working. One of his arms is like knackered now, so it's like upside down, but I gotta fix that once I get around to it. Got the 22-inch Douglas fir reef. Cat is not supposed to be behind a Christmas tree. He's been getting into way too much stuff. Don't get on the floor. Been into just a bit too much stuff here. Yeah. Everything over here, I wanted to just be all snowmen. So, I may or may not have more snowmen. I don't really know. I have to look and see what I got. Let me turn back on the light so you can see. But, ow. Okay, that plate needs to be tightened. That's fancy. So all of this is snowmen. All of that is snowmen. There's literally, I think, only like one snowman. One or two snowmen. Yeah, there's only two snowmen. Actually, a few. Because it's mostly just these. But there's that. There's Mr. Snowmiser. He's not on that display. The two Hallmark piano snowmen, they're not on that display. The fiber optic snowmen. The fiber optic snow couple's not on that display, and I have another fiber optic snow couple upstairs that's going to be in my bedroom. But besides that, literally, like, a good percentage of the snowman is up here. Oh, yeah, and I have this cool vintage color-changing one here, and then that LED one. There's a lot. Actually, I have this little Snowden. I'll add him to the thing. Actually, it's a bit full over here on this side. Screw it. I might just make a video just going through all the snowmen at some point in time. A lot of them have stories behind them, so I think that might just be interesting. Some of them are more interesting than others. Like, some of them it'll just be like, yeah, I found it at Goodwill, and then some of them is like, oh yeah, this was one I've been looking for since I was a kid or something like that. But yeah, so we got a few over here. Actually, literally all the ones there have been given to me. Those two I paid for, and about half is like, I don't know. Some of it was stuff like bought, given to me, won, etc. Got trees over here. This is the only, like, non-living tree. All of the other ones have faces. That's my small Douglas fir, custom one I got from Skylar. That one right there is is my custom deep voice, Doug. I guess it's custom. I don't know. That one's, like, really custom. He has a little holly berry on his hat. I gave him a top hat. Nice and cute. There's this stupid Chinese thing. I don't know what it is. I got it for really cheap, so not going to complain. And then a Rockalongo Christmas tree. This is the one I got over the summer as a backup, just in case Twinkle takes a dump. There's the Northern Delight I got from that Nate guy on YouTube for like $30 or something. It needs some help. And this one's over here. I've been moving this one around because I don't really know where I want it. I thought about putting it up here. Actually, I'm going to put it back over there. It's going to be an empty void. I'm going to have to move other things. I have this dog, which I got at a rummage sale a while, which I need to also put batteries in yet still. This tree I've not put batteries in because he has some issues. Yeah, we have that. Two Hallmark Snowman, a turkey because it's once Thanksgiving's over, that I'm doing away with the turkey. But, so yeah. Boy, I swear, I just heard it made a noise behind me. Whatever. This is a snowman I made in woodshop. I made actually 4 of these in total. 3 of them I really liked. One of them I'm like, yeah, screw that one. And had to donate the other ones to like school auction and stuff. I couldn't keep all 4 of them, so this was the one I decided to keep because everyone decided to criticize me for putting a tongue on it. I wanted to make this one look silly, and I'm gonna be honest, this one was kind of my favorite, but still, like, I wish I would have been able to keep all of them. So that's kind of sad and depressing. Kitchen, I've literally done a little. There was this little snowman dude who's on the chandelier. Okay, there's some more snowmen out here than I thought. This snowman, which there's an interesting story behind this guy. That deserves his own video. This little flicker flame nightlight I got at Goodwill like March of last year. I have these snowman lights I'm gonna put along the top here. But I might actually be putting up a tree where I might use those snowman lights. And I have a bunch of these little polystyrene film filled snowmen I'm gonna put on it. I've not decided. I have to have a look at the lights first. Have just some miscellaneous Christmas plush here. This is my dad's old Rudolph. This thing's from this is from the early 80s. Has a little battery pack in it, and you put batteries in it, and his nose flashes. This is pretty much just random stuff. We got boxes, lights, a bunch of things that I still need to sort out. There's the Christmas tree topper, by the way, that's not on top of the Christmas tree. It's kind of famous when you go on my YouTube channel. One of the things in my YouTube shorts is this Rudolph. This isn't the same exact one. This is one I bought over the summer. My friend still has his, but yeah. This thing is kind of cool. But I can't remember how much I paid for it. I know it says so on the box somewhere. But yeah, Dancing Musical Rudolph. This was sold at JCPenney. I have this snowman which has 3 different light flashers in him. These are just like normal candelabra Christmas lights, night light bulbs. The interesting thing about this is the broom on this is a switch, which is kind of cool. I'm going to leave it off for now. There's this thing, which is cheap and Chinese as all get out. We have 2 Rock Along Santas, which I don't have their AC/DC adapters out because they're going to get chewed up by the cat, and I also have no idea where to put them. I picked this one up recently. I made a video of this one when I got it. I made a video of that one last year. That's the Alan Jackson one, the one that's like really cool. And then here's Mr. Snow Miser, which this is like my most sentimental item I own because it reminds me of my uncle in his old house before it got remodeled. He had one of these that had a green vest with green peppermint buttons, and it spun the snowflakes. This one's a bit different though, but still, it sounds the same. I think we may have actually made the full round. I guess I'll show you the crap that's going on in the basement. There's probably something else. Oh yeah, there's stuff in the bathroom, but that's nothing worth showing. There's a few items that are still over at my mom's house I'm gonna bring over. I have a good bit of snowmen that's just sitting just all over the place over there. But yeah, we have Christmas lights on the floor. The set is just kind of in rough condition. It needs some work. I have these small Christmas trees here, which are gonna go up in my bathroom. This small little Christmas wreath here, which has lights tangled on it, I'm going to actually modify it a bit. I'm going to put a really small set of lights on here, and I actually have a plan on hanging it somewhere, which I'm looking forward to. So that's that. These are the little snowman lights I mentioned earlier, which I'm going to have a look at these quickly, because I'm curious if these plug in on the end. If not, I'm going to use one set for one thing. Paid $4 for both of these. Yeah, I don't think these have the plugins on each end, so I don't know if I'm going to use these. There's 10 of them a piece. They're kind of cheap. They're old. They're China Pride, so it's not necessarily the best made thing. But hey, they're pretty cute. They're snowmen. I love snowmen. And you can definitely tell like how cheap these ones were. This is my favorite Christmas item I own, probably. That's not a dancing Christmas tree. This is my 6-foot fiber optic tree I got last year for $25 on Facebook Marketplace. And the cooling fan, and it's just the bearings in it are shot. It just needs to be replaced. I may have made a video of this at one point. I may have not. I don't know. This thing just needs a lot of work. At this point, I don't know. I may or may not make a video of putting a new fan in it. If the other fan doesn't fit or I'm having issues with the fan, I'm literally just gonna cut the fan out of it, drill a bunch of holes in the top of the thing, and drill some holes in the bottom so heat just rises up through it. So yeah, we'll see, in hopes the halogen bulb does not go out. I don't freaking know at this